Welcome to our coverage of the NBA All-Star Game with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan.
And guys, this really sets up to be an incredible night in terms of excitement. From the coaches to the players, to us here in the booth. I mean, this is such a fantastic event to be a part of.
Guys, it really is the greatest all-star game in all of sports, in my opinion. We have the best players in the NBA at the peak of their powers. I mean, I can't wait to see what this year's game has in store for us.
Now we'll look at the West All-Stars starting lineup. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Stephen Curry. Then there's Wembanyama. Then it's James. And it's Mitchell in at the 4.
I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
And this has become one of the must-see events of the year, which is obvious by all the star power in attendance here tonight.
Well, certainly the Hollywood crowd is on hand, the biggest names from the sports world, music stars. Everybody wants to be a part of All-Star Week.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. After Jason Tatum missed on that last three-pointer. From the stripe, Trae Young grabs the miss.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Antetokounmpo passes to Tatum. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
In the first half of his season, boy, how special has it been? He has been on a rampage.
Yeah, and he's got tremendous talent. And when he's fully healthy and engaged, I mean, he's really impossible to stop. That's what we've been seeing this year from him.
Here's James. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Towns. The kick out to Cunningham. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
You can play Cunningham on the ball, off the ball. He's really a generational talent, partly because of his versatility.
Here's Mitchell, and the rejection by Giannis. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Mitchell looking it over. Wembanyama, a screen on Towns. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
The West All-Stars shooting their first free throw tonight. Free throw drops for Mitchell. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Towns, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And Young kicks to Giannis. From outside, off the mark. And so Curry will bring it up for the West. And it's Mitchell missing.
A lot of great plays being made here on the defensive end.
That indeed is a rarity. The highlights are almost always on the offensive end of the floor in this event.
Now, here is Young. And it's off from three-point range. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, earlier I spoke with the East All-Stars head coach, and I asked him, how do you contend with the size and skill of Victor Wembanyama? He said, every night we see this guy do something no one has ever seen before. It's kind of like dealing with the unknown. A whole new kind of player needs new schemes. So we'll see some inventiveness out there on the defensive side tonight, Kevin.
Thank you, David. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
Drains the three-pointer.
This is why Tatum is a superstar. His confidence in shooting the ball right away, quick release, money.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And here's the West with the ball. Mitchell outside. LeBron sets the screen for Mitchell. 2 points. That one goes. Mitchell's got 6.
Well, I like the setup there. LeBron with the nice pick.
Now Young. Nothing on the board. Down low. And Giannis with the basket on the assist by Young.
The decision-making of Antetokounmpo is really brilliant, in a word. He knows when to spot up, he knows when to roll to the bucket off screen, and he knows when to give it up.
A shot by Curry, no good.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide-open look.
And another 3 from the East.
Nice and composed on that 3 there. Trey giving his fundamentals all of his attention.
Curry against Cunningham. Curry kicks to LeBron. Just 5 on the clock. Here's the 3. And it's Stephen Curry with a 3. 6 points for him.
This is how competitive Curry is. He's got a great competitive spirit. You drain a 3 on him, guess what? He's looking to come right back at you.
Now, here is Young. Cunningham outside. Towns a screen on LeBron. Tatum kicks to Cunningham. Back to Tatum. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Now the West with the ball. James. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Tatum wide open. He fires one. All 3 off the mark. Tatum's gone just 1 of 4 from deep. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Mitchell against Towns. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The West All-Stars have made 2 of the previous 3 free throws in today's game. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for the East. Wagner comes in for Tatum. The East trail by 4. Cunningham outside. And Wagner has it in the corner. Pocket 6. Over LeBron. 11 feet out, and he hits it.
You like to see that from Wagner. I mean, as he continues to develop his mid-range game, I think we'll see more and more of that.
Mitchell is screen on Embiid. Wembanyama against Young. Embiid with the steal. Cunningham on the wing. To the inside. High post Embiid. Kicks it out to Wagner. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the West. Wembanyama a screen. Mitchell passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. It's hauled in by the East.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Wagner kicks to Embiid. Wagner passes to Young. Wembanyama against Embiid. Young taking his time here. Embiid, no good.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Still yet to score. Pass to Mitchell. From deep, James. And Embiid pulls it down. Up top, Wagner. Defended by Wembanyama. Young with the ball. Embiid with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And stolen by LeBron. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
Now, here's Wagner. And Towns gets it to go.
No surprise that Towns is very effective from mid-range. With this size and shooting touch, it's expected.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He wants to check in with his team.
Fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
Franz Wagner is out there with Adebayo. And it's Young, then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Brunson in at the point guard. That's the five out there for the East All-Stars. Here's Mitchell. After the basket by the East All-Stars on the other end, pass to Davis. Some nice passing here by the West. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Mitchell. It's hauled in by the East. Embiid's got 4 rebounds in this game. Now Adebayo. Brunson scanning the floor. Here's Wagner. Covered by LeBron. Great D that time from James. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
Here's Brunson. After the made shot from Mitchell. Oh, Brunson wheeling his way in there.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
Here's Mitchell. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Embiid. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the East All-Stars.
And, guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
Jason Tatum, he's checked in for the East.
And, you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
The West again cannot hit.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Now, here's Mitchell. Jason Tatum missing his last shot. Out to Doncic. Doncic off the pick from Mitchell. Doncic, no good. The East leading by 6. Pass to Young. Now Embiid, covered by Mitchell. With the teardrop. In close, Embiid gets it to fall.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Wembanyama's checked in. Mitchell outside. Wembanyama sets a screen for Mitchell. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Mitchell's got 14 points for the game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Trains it from beyond the arc.
Well, I like how Tatum had his hands up and ready to go on that catch and shoot. Well done.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Defended now by Wagner. And stolen by Tatum. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Embiid with the screen on Wembanyama. The three from Tatum. It's rebounded by the West. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. No scoring in this one. Stolen by Tatum. To the middle. Find Devine Brunson. Gets it to him. Count that one. And now an 11-point East All-Star lead.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Poked away. Shot clock at 5. Just his first attempt. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
Outside, Tatum takes the three. It's rebounded by Doncic. The West trails by 9 from deep three-point land. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Wagner kicks to Young. To the paint. Here's Brunson. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. Mitchell's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
A nice shot by Doncic.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an All-Star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star week.
And the East with some changes. Giannis, he's checked in for Franz Wagner. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Now, here is Young. Pass to Embiid. Tries from 10. Rebound by Mitchell.
Well, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
Wembanyama finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Lets it go. East grabs the miss. They've led by as many as 11 points. Here's Antetokounmpo. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. The West trails by 7. And here is Mitchell. He's got 14. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got 5 rebounds tonight. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
And Young, a fiery competitor, someone who enjoys getting under the skin of opposing players.
And the first one at the line is good.
And it's become clear.
What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the East All-Stars. We witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fans half-court shot.
One half remaining in the NBA All-Star Game. Good to have you along on 2K Sports.
And that first half was terrific. I'll bet anything, though, the second has even more in store for them.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think it's going to be a spectacular final 2 quarters.
Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half. They've got Victor Wembanyama. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Curry. Then it's Mitchell, and it's James in at the small forward position.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Now Curry. After the missed three from Trae Young. James against Tatum. Back to James. His three-pointers off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Giannis passes to Tatum. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
First team foul.
Mitchell finds Wembanyama. Just 4 to shoot. Launches a 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Wembanyama's got 5 now.
Sometimes you watch Wembanyama and think this guy is a cheat code, hitting threes at well over 7 feet tall.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
And the West All-Stars have possession. After the basket by the East All-Stars on the other end. On its way from Curry for 2. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Curry's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Young. He takes it in. That's tipped. Giannis outside. Oh, he jams it right over Wembanyama. And that's a double-double for him now. 11 points and 11 rebounds. And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Now here's Tatum after the miss from Mitchell. Cunningham for 3. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Wembanyama. It's Curry outside. East grabs the miss. Towns has got his 4th rebound in this one. There's the lob at Antetokounmpo, and Giannis throws it down.
And Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Doncic is checked in for Stephen Curry. Here's Wembanyama. He's got 5. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Unloads. Wide open shot is on the money. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 1st bucket in this one.
Money in the bank. Gilgeous-Alexander is more than happy to try his luck from that spot.
The West trails by 21. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 2nd basket.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Young dishes to Tatum. A three-pointer off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Mitchell outside. LeBron a screen on Giannis. And it's Mitchell missing. The East leading by 19 points. Cunningham finds Young. Towns a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Young pass to Towns. A shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. It's good from long range. Antetokounmpo's got 11 points here in just the 2nd half. Antetokounmpo against Mitchell. James a screen on Antetokounmpo. Mitchell's shot is good.
And really, this has been an MVP caliber performance. Guys, he's been terrific.
Yeah, he has been. It's going to be a very easy job for the voters this year. Now,
Here is Young. He's got 5. Cunningham outside. Off target with his three. The West trails by 20. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Inside, Mitchell. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Mitchell's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, love the job they're doing here of getting into the teeth of that defense.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Young. Sinks the three-pointer. Young's got 8.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the West All-Stars. Pass to Wembanyama. Mitchell sets the screen for Wembanyama. Out to Doncic. Jacks up a 3. And so it looks like it'll be still with the West All-Stars. Franz Wagner's checked in for Jason Tatum. And West also making a switch. Davis is checked in for Wembanyama. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. 5 points in the game.
Don't know what you're thinking, but you got to get out on that or Luka's going to cook you.
Young against Gilgeous-Alexander. Now, here is Young. Not a lot of room. And a wide open look for Cunningham. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Mitchell kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Well, there's not a better target in all of the NBA than Davis for the alley-oop.
Here's Young. 8 points for him. Pass to Wagner. Young against Gilgeous-Alexander. Knocks it loose. Giannis outside. No good from outside.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Doncic outside. Over Cunningham. And it's Doncic missing. The East leading by 16. Young out. Outside to the middle, trying to find Towns. Gets it to him, and he gets the bucket. That's 10 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from him.
Here's Mitchell. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the East All-Stars.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3-ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
And, you know, the more they penetrated, the more they realized the defense wasn't able to stop them, so they just kept doing it.
Looking at who's out there now for the West. Kawhi Leonard comes in for James. And it's Morant in for Gilgeous-Alexander.
And typically not this reliable at the line, but tonight he's been terrific.
There's the lob at Kumbo up high to stuff the alley-oop.
When it comes to stuffing the stat sheet, Antetokounmpo does it very well in just about every category. But his greatest strength is he's a dominant scorer.
And so the ball's out of bounds. Wagner touched it last. Embiid, the pass to Wagner. Here's Brunson driving in, and the dunk by Brunson.
And I like seeing Brunson drive inside. Good at just keeping the pressure on the defense.
We've got Kate Cunningham. Jason Tatum is out there with Franz Wagner. Then it's Jalen Brunson, and it's Embiid in at the center position. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars. Cunningham kicks to Wagner. Pass to Tatum. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Tatum's got 19 points.
Tatum clearly putting on a show in this one, doing it all.
Mitchell passes to Wembanyama. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got his fourth assist with that last one here tonight. Cunningham outside. Back to Brunson. To the paint. Here's Embiid. Brunson finds Embiid. Great work on the glass by Embiid.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Well, it's looking more and more like the MVP award is a foregone conclusion.
Yeah, he looks like he's got that thing locked up at this point. He's been phenomenal.
Now here's Brunson. A three ball. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got his fifth rebound right now in the game. Doncic fires from way outside. And the West hit again from deep.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for them.
The three from Tatum. Rebound by Mitchell.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
The 11-footer. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. The East leading by 10. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Brunson against Doncic. Embiid with the steal. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Brunson against Doncic. Embiid wide open. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson.
And Embiid does have this range. I mean, it's something the defense has to respect.
Here's Mitchell. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Cunningham gets the bucket.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
The West again cannot hit. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the East. Brunson, left side. It's good. And it's 8 points here for Jalen Brunson.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Embiid against Mitchell. Curry a screen on Embiid. Mitchell passes to Curry. To end the run. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock is at 3. Here's Mitchell. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Jason Tatum.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops. A big group substitution here for the East. Towns, he's checked in for Embiid. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Jason Tatum. Halliburton's checked in for Cunningham. Young is subbed in for Jalen Brunson. The East leading by 15. Now Young. Down low. Here's Giannis. Oh, and slam it down!
Take off! Oh, my goodness!
Did you see that?
How did he do that?
Oh, man.
Oh!
Some nice passing here by the West. Curry is inside. He's covered by Halliburton. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Out of bounds. It'll be the West All-Stars ball.
All-Stars ball.
The West trails by 17. Mitchell is doubled. Here's Doncic. Doncic converts inside.
And that's the weight room strength of Doncic right there. Fully displayed.
Young pass to Halliburton. Young against Gilgeous-Alexander. Young's shot is off. Young's gone 3 of 8 shooting from the floor. Wembanyama finds Doncic. Doncic brushes off the contact and hits.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
To the inside, here's Giannis. Giannis dunks it down.
Giannis always trying to impact the game at both ends, but really has become a workhorse on the offensive end.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And over the last few years, Clark, we have seen an explosion of talent from Canada.
Tell you what, you go back to the mid-2000s, Steve Nash is winning those back-to-back MVPs. That's certainly part of it, but I really think a generation of players picked up the game, seeing guys like Steve Nash, and then the influx of great Canadian collegiate players going on to NBA success has certainly continued to keep that pipeline going.
Mitchell outside. Curry on the wing. LeBron dishes to Mitchell. Back to LeBron. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. The West again cannot hit.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
James against Tatum. Six to shoot over James. Can't hit the inside leaner.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Wembanyama outside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child for upside.
Good on the second free throw. The East leading by 14. Out to the wing. Towns wide open. And the 3 off target. Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. Defended by Young. That one goes in.
He didn't have a single point in the first half. Bagel. 0 points. Nada. But he's starting to get into the groove here in the second.
Now, here is Young. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
You know, you can't be overzealous inside when you guard Young. You got to be better at contesting without fouling.
And so Young nails them both.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Mitchell. Pass to Curry. Curry gets the screen for Mitchell. Out that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Stephen Curry. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the East. And it's sent back by Mitchell. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Mitchell's got 14 points now in the second half.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Now, here is Young. Pass to Towns. Over Wembanyama. Towns, no luck. The West trails by 10. Curry passes to Wembanyama. Some nice passing here by the West. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now. Oh, Giannis up high and down hard.
Oh, the alley-oop connection. That's all-star play at its best.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to James. Mitchell is doubled. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Wembanyama passes to James. To the paint. Antetokounmpo with the steal. Young with the ball. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. And that's out of bounds. The East All-Stars will keep it. We've got 1:48 left to play here in the fourth. It's Young on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Lock at 6. And Young kicks to Giannis. And here's Tatum for 3. It's rebounded by the West. Mitchell's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. Down low. Back to Curry. It's all about Antetokounmpo. Young pass to Tatum. And here is Antetokounmpo. Pass to Towns. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
1:07 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And there it is for him. The West trails by 14. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Wembanyama. Mitchell sets the screen for Curry. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
The reach, the athleticism, the timing, no surprise. Giannis swatted that one away.
There's 48 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Got us a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Young's shot is good.
And it's just competing. Giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Mitchell a screen on Young. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. A special move before the shot. There's 25 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Young from outside. The West grabs the miss. Curry looking it over. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam. Here's Young. So it's the East All-Stars winning this one easily.
And guys, while the result and the bragging rights go to the East, this was truly a night that belonged to the fans. I mean, it was another great showcase of the world-class talent across the NBA.
It seems to get better and better every year, doesn't it, Greg? Huh? So fun to watch. It was certainly a fun evening. We thank all of you for joining us and watching with us. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time.
Good.